Okay, hi everyone. What do you call it? This is a bit later than it normally do because I will be perfectly honest, I was probably doing one of the most British things at the moment and was watching Bake Off because I got caught up in it and I can't cook at all, but I have some kind of weird obsession with watching other people cook. And also it just makes me hungry, so I'm not sure why I like watching it so much. I think it's just a weird holdover. But anyway, this is me on a new another server. This is why I've been building a lot of farms on. It's why this is like I say, I wasn't going to do it today at all because, like I say, I was later anyway, but I figured it had been a bit too long since I'd last done one anyway, so I wanted to do one. And I figured this at least would be fairly interesting. Oops, sorry. And I will say, you've missed I didn't stream at least the most boring bit, because this was a massive uneven mountain before. Like, I've managed to clear most of that at least, which I will take still. But I still need to finish leveling it off properly. Because I've been procrastinating building my base for far too long, and I need to actually set up a proper area for me to build it on. Sorry about that. Had to have a drink. But yeah. On the plus side, I've got the beacon at least, which made clearing the mountain a lot easier. I will say it's not my beacon, it's borrowed from my neighbour, who is being very nice about it, but I think he quite likes the fact I've built, as you can probably see, I've built quite a lot of farms around here. So I think he quite likes that, so he doesn't mind lending me stuff like this. So, at this point, we just need to try and make it actually work as a functional base, and preferably make it not too close to the, the ground farm right over there, because zombie piglins are already starting to come through. Which is interesting. I've got some random zombie piglins wandering all around my house, wandering all around my area, but oh well, I'll take them over any other nether mob that could come through. They are one of the least troublesome. Although part of me, I'd like it if a strider could come through. I don't think they can, but I would like to have a strider. Say, striders are pretty cool. They are very good boys. And that's the other thing you might notice, I don't have any pets yet on this server, which honestly is incredibly surprising even to me. I'm trying very, very hard not to get loads of pets. It's hard. It's harder than it probably should be, considering it's literally just animals, but yeah. But anyway, I'm trying very, very hard not to get loads of pets, because in this server there is a special kind of custom pets with plushies, so I'm trying not to get loads of random different pets. I just want to get loads of plushies. I have a load, I just haven't tamed them yet, because again, I didn't want to do it until I had a base set up for them, so they could live somewhere nice. They deserve to have somewhere nice to live. And also, I think to tame them, you need to basically, it's a bit like the process of curing a zombie villager, so it's a little bit complicated to do, so I wanted to wait until I had a few so I could do a few of them at once, rather than one at a time wasting loads and loads of weakness potions. And, well, to be fair, it's not really wasted anymore, I've got a spider farm, so I can't remember if it uses spider eye or fermented spider eye. I should check that, because that's the only other thing we don't really have much of yet. We don't have many brown mushrooms and stuff. We need to break through to the nether roof properly. So eventually everything will all be set up. But I need to get my skates on basically, because this server is doing a country war thing soon, so I could really need to have a safe base before that starts, because otherwise I'm going to get killed by so many people. Right, let's see. I'm just making a staircase up because I want to be able to just kind of walk up there. I figured I'd do this bit first rather than... But yeah, this was all a massive mountain, like higher than those bits and really uneven, and like those 5 chests you can see, they were all full of stuff that I just got from destroying the mountain. There was so much stuff. But at least it's given me a use for the dirt now with doing this. Right, like this, I think. Yeah, this layer. Okay. I don't know why I'm doing this from ground level. I should really be doing it from the upper level, but oh well. I can't be bothered to fix it at this point. I'm also going to fill in bits of it because I don't particularly want stuff spawning underneath here, so theoretically I'm going to try and fill in some bits to make it so nothing too big can spawn under here. Although to be fair, anything spawning under here wouldn't really be too big of a problem since, they wouldn't be able to get out, so... Actually, spawning under here could potentially be ideal because creepers don't do damage here anyway, so... Well, damage to blocks, I should say. They still hurt you, but they've got a mod or something, so that means creepers can't destroy your stuff. They can't destroy blocks, and they just make confetti. I think they also have things to stop Endermen from griefing stuff, which, I'll be honest, I've never actually seen it before, but I'm aware it can happen. Well, I'll say, I don't actually know. I don't know if they can pick up anything other than dirt. That would be interesting. I've seen people complain about them stealing dirt things before, and I've seen them pick up someone's dirt in a video, but I've never seen them pick up anything else. So I'm curious now as to what else they can pick up. I also saw someone on YouTube trolling their friend you've probably seen the shapeshifting mods, and I know with that one, he turned into an Enderman without his friend knowing the mod was there, and told his friend if he could beat the game, he'd win. And then right as he got to the end portal room, he turned into an Enderman and stole one of the portal frames. So yeah. I don't think they can do that in actuality. I think that was just a thing for the Morph mod, but it is interesting to wonder what else Enderman can steal. My brain is not working for some reason. Right, like that, yeah. Sorry, my brain just stopped working there for some reason for a minute. I am not sure why, and if you're wondering why some of this is dirt and some of it's just grass, it's just because some of it I got with a shovel. And my shovel has silk touch on it for some random reason. I think it was one of the enchantments that came with it, and I don't care enough about it to take it off, so at least it makes getting gravel easier. So I have netherite stuff on this server. Like, look, see? I have full netherite armor, although I bought it to be up class on this server. I got, I think, 90 diamond blocks and bought it, and since then the price has gone up, so I'm glad I bought it when I did. But it got me a fully enchanted set of armor, the elytra, a sword, a bow, and a load of fire resistance potions and a couple of totems, so I will take it. Especially since I had a fortune free pickaxe, so it still took quite a while to get that many diamond things, but not as much long as it would have done if I didn't have that. Okay, this is working quite well, I think, actually. I'm getting a nice little staircase going up here. Right. I will be building properly, like proper structure and stuff on it as well later. The dirt is just kind of like a starting point, because I figured it would look... More natural's the wrong phrase, but I don't know what else to say. I figured it would be easiest to build on, it's probably the right kind of term. Like, I could make a garden and stuff on it whereas if I built everything out of stone, I'd have to dig up all the stone to change it into dirt, and yeah, I think there's logic in that. I think there's some kind of sensible logic. I think. I may be wrong, but I think there's some kind of logic there. Let's get this working now. Okay, I need more dirt. So these chests at least come in handy. All the dirt I've cleared from earlier I can just keep using. Okay, dirt. I've also been cutting down a load of the trees that were around here because they were in the way. A lot of them will get replanted later, but for now they're gone. For now they no longer exist. And hopefully I didn't miss any saplings, because that's one other thing. They've got another mod on this server that makes saplings auto-replant if they can. So hopefully I have not missed any, because I will be rather annoyed if I just have random saplings everywhere. Let's get rid of you. Random floating blocks. So let's get rid of a lot of this, to be honest. I don't like this. Oh yeah, I need to finish filling in this as well. There are some random holes around here, which... With some of them, I have a feeling it may have been where my neighbour fought the Wither to get his beacon. Hang on, so I can show you that in a second actually, and get a second opinion, but I'm pretty sure it's where he fought the Wither. Oh, this is... Oh no, it's not. Right, I was just checking. There's like one random cave bit under here, and I was just checking it wasn't that. I hadn't accidentally broken through into that, but no, I have not. It's okay. Because last time there, I think a skeleton emerged from it and just kept shooting me when I was trying to build the drowned farm, and it really annoyed me, so I just encased him in there and didn't even kill him, just kept him there. and then eventually I just opened it up and let the sun kill him, which, yeah. Probably not my nicest moment. But, oh well, it's a skeleton. I don't think anyone particularly judged me for that. They are annoying. Okay, hang on. I'll show you quickly the bit where I think they fought the Wither. It's just a hunch that they might have fought the Wither over here. Just a hunch. I may be completely wrong. It may have been from something else completely, but yeah. Yeah, I have a feeling this is where the Wither was fought. But oh well, it's not exactly a problem to have it there. It's just a bit weird to have the massive hole. Yeah, and I don't know if you can see in the distance. No, you can't from here. There is actually a desert. There are actually a couple of desert temples near here, but unfortunately, by the time I got to them, they'd already been raided. Like, one of them had been fully raided, like everything taken. One of them had been partially raided, so I got some gunpowder and stuff, but that's about it. But oh well. Still managed to get some stuff, which is more than I ever got before. That one was a weird one, actually. I think they'd left armor and stuff, and I think they probably just only took the really good stuff, like, and the TNT. They took all the TNT for some reason that I'm, again, not completely sure of. Who knows? People have weird logics with nicking things in these games sometimes. Let's see. Okay, I think I've got a nice little path up this mountain now. Okay, yeah. Does it work on this side too? Yes, it does. I need to finish filling in this. But after that, it's all this side works. So it's just that mess I need to deal with next. Oop. And hopefully no drowns with tridents will appear down there and try and stab me, which is what happened last time I was trying to fill this in. Also, I will say, I don't know what the odds of it happening. I didn't, because I'd never seen it before. I did not know the children drowns, the baby drowns, could spawn with tridents. I had never seen that before, and then with my farm design, I'd messed something up. So, turns out, the baby drowns with tridents could still hit me. So that was an interesting learning experience. Because I did not know they could happen, and I definitely didn't know they could hit me. Interesting for everyone involved, but live and learn. So eventually I'll see all the different features in this game, and stuff will stop surprising me. But until then, there's just a lot of stuff that will keep surprising me because I have no idea what I'm doing. Well, I won't say no idea anymore. I have some idea for some things, but there's just other stuff I'm completely clueless on. This works, I think. Yeah, because I'm mostly going to be building up there, so this is just kind of to satisfy my OCD tendencies. I need to make it match and make it so I can climb up easily and everything. I don't particularly want to ever get stuck somewhere and not be able to get out at all. I'll have to go to very specific directions in order to get out. Yeah, this works. This works. And I was going to level the mountain completely, but it got to like this level and it joined up to the rest of the forest and everything, and I didn't want to have to level that much. It seemed a bit too much to do, considering my base is not even going to take up all this space. So, for now, that mountain gets to mostly stay. But now I need to deal with this bit of mountain, which is honestly probably going to be even more annoying, to be perfectly honest. Yeah, I think I'm going to need to get my shovel out. I will say, I rarely use shovels before, but I'm glad I've got this one. It's got mending on it because I've nearly broken it so many times. Like, you can probably see from my pickaxe, it is so low health. Like, I need to fix that up. It's got mending on it as well, but just with collapsing all this stuff, I have destroyed so many blocks that they are nearly dead. But, yeah, I'll get to it eventually. Oop. I need to figure out how to do this. I'm trying not to mess up the other staircase systems I made, but it's getting hard. I don't want to have to redo a load of stuff, but I might have to. Let's just fill in these bits first. Don't want loads of random holes here, even if I'm the one who made the random holes by accident when I got a bit overzealous while digging out the mountain, which is probably what happened for a lot of these, but we're going to pretend that didn't happen. Yeah, let's just dig out all this. We're going to destroy the ecosystem around me. Although, to be fair, this area, the ecosystem's weird enough that it can probably live through what I'm planning to do. This whole area is a bit weird, even for Minecraft with the, biome dynamics. It's near ice, it's a massive desert, as you can see. It is also very near two rather large ice biomes. And from those ice biomes, there is a coral reef, like, immediately after the ice. Like, you will see the tropical fish swimming right by the ice, and it is so weird to see and seems so wrong. I do not know how that happened, but it has happened, so at least it means I can go get tropical fish if I want to make another aquarium. Let's see. This is a pain to do. I don't like doing this. I just filled this in, didn't I? So I'm just gonna have to destroy it anyway. Oh well. Right. Is there a hole? Yeah, there's holes down here again, right. The biome in Minecraft spawns in so... the terrain in Minecraft, I'm sorry, not biome, wrong word there. It spawns in so weirdly sometimes. Oop, wrong button. Like, I've actually filled in a lot of them already, but there were so many random floating blocks here and holes, and I don't know what it was. Yeah, it's one of the ones where they built it where it turned out weird. I think it's one of those things that's probably fixed in the newest version, but it's still weird to see. I think I need to get rid of this actually. Make a proper little staircase going up. Eventually. Yeah, this'll do, I think. Yeah, proper staircase going up. And I can afford to kind of expand downwards a bit, I think, in this particular case, because with the other one I was kind of working from the mountain, from there, and then going down, but with this one I can probably afford to do it a little bit differently and like start from there and go out. That should work, I think. I hope. Well, I need to be a bit higher to do this because it's not working very well at the moment. There we are. Right, let's get this going. So, and hopefully I'm going to be streaming a few different games at some point soon. I've been meaning to try and just keep getting caught up on doing stuff on here because I'm not very set up yet on this. I keep making new farms to procrastinate doing proper stuff. Like, this is me starting to build a base after having been on the server for quite a while already, but I've just been living out of a group of chests. Although, to be fair, my neighbour doesn't have a base either, so that makes me feel a little bit better. But yeah, I need to get a base at some point. Oh yeah, that's why that was there, I forgot. Okay, yeah, that'll do. Means that's not really needed. Instead, that is. Okay, that works. I could probably take down the beacon at this point as well, but for now it's going to stay up just because it's a pain to rebuild it and destroy it. And like last time I actually took it down, I took it down a bit, then got bored, so I built another mini beacon to use while to destroy the other beacon because it took too much effort to destroy it manually. I mean, to be fair, that is a full-size beacon. That is a lot of blocks to chop down. A lot of blocks to chop down. Okay. Okay, there we are. Yeah. Let's go up there. This should work, I think, and ignore the random floating staircase there. That was something I was originally going to work with, but then I decided it didn't work at all, so I'll take it down later once I actually start needing it and doing it properly for the base. For now, I'm just focusing on the grounds and actually making it livable and workable. I can't tell if I just heard an enemy sound or not. I've got the volume turned really, really low on this now because I've just got so used to deafening myself with various things, but... Random poppy over there, but nothing dangerous I could see. I also need to keep an eye out because there's like a ton of pillagers that have been spawning over this hill all recently and all around the, what do you call it, the desert temples. Quite a lot of pillagers have just been appearing everywhere. So I just need to be quite careful. It's probably because of the amount of farms I built combined with the desert pyramids. It's not exactly... Yeah, it's not exactly the most inconspicuous place. It also probably doesn't help my neighbour does have villagers he's working with, so... Yeah, we have a lot of various things to draw the pillagers towards us, I think. Yeah, this'll work, I think. I'll need to fix the top up afterwards, but for now, I just need to get this bit of staircase done. And again, if stuff spawns here, I don't particularly care. I can light it up later. I'm not exactly short on coal at the moment, so I just can't be bothered to do it at the moment because I want to get this done. Because I've been procrastinating it for so long. Which is hardly the base's fault, it's my fault, but it still has annoyed me, so it just makes me want to get it done. Sorry, I'm paranoid. I thought I heard a gas there for a second. I won't have done. I'm just a bit paranoid. I've got lost in the Nether a few times on this one as well, so... Yeah. That's the thing. This base... We're probably reasonably safe, actually, regarding when country wars start. Like, I don't know... I have no idea what team I'm on. Like, odds are I might end up on a different one to my neighbour, because that's... It's done completely at random. But where we're positioned is basically... about more than 25,000 blocks away from pretty much everyone else. Like, it's like 25,000 in one direction, then 16,000 in another, so it is very, very far from everything else. So, no one really is going... I highly doubt anyone is really going to be bothered, apart from maybe a couple of people, to come out here just to kill me. So, and at least it does mean as well, I've not been stolen from yet. There's been a couple of issues with people, because it's a newish server. There's been a couple of issues with people joining and nicking stuff, and they've all been dealt with usually, but there have been a couple of issues. But thankfully, because I'm so far from spawn, nothing has been stolen from any of my stuff, because this is way too far to justify travelling just to nick some armour. It does make it interesting though, like I died at one point, and because of the way I sleep sometimes, I destroy the bed sometimes, so I was sent all the way back to spawn, and at that point I had not written down the coordinates for the base. So, for here, so I went for what I thought was close, and the admin agreed to teleport me, so I got there, but I was still quite a distance away. And I had no idea which direction to go in, so I was just waiting for the neighbour to reply what the coordinates were. Well, I just wandered around lost in the snow, that's how I know actually about the ice biome and coral reef. I think I might have mentioned that actually, because I think I mentioned on stream previously about getting lost in there. Like I say, it was interesting at least. I found Pillager Outpost and 2 shipwrecks, so I've got a Heart of the Sea now. I did not do much with the Pillager Outpost, I will admit. I had nothing. Like, I basically only had 2 pieces of armour that I found in a ruined portal, and I had nothing, so I was just bouncing around taunting them. I set a spawn, then just kept taunting them. But to be fair, that was quite fun, and they have worse aim than I thought. Like, there were loads of them, and it took them a long time to kill me. Like, longer than it should have done. Considering I was actively running at them for some of it. But I will still take it. Oh, sorry, I keep on confusing myself with directions. At least this is working now. We've kind of got some kind of staircase going up both ways now, I think. kind of. Like, it's not perfect by any stretch of the definition, but it's working, I think. It's workable. Put that there as well, because we need more dirt. Not because... just so I can hop up there properly, that will do it. There we go. We've... but yeah, sorry, I've just got to get caught up with this. And I will say, I have actually killed the dragon now. I don't think I've mentioned that yet. It's only on one server, but I have killed the dragon. Well, helped kill the dragon. There was 2 other people there as well, and they are a lot better at it than I am, and they probably did most of the work. But I at least took out some of the crystals and got some shots on the dragon, and I did not die. We also went exploring in the end a bit, which I got to see the end seeds for the first time, and they are weird looking, like really weird looking. And shulkers are incredibly annoying. Like, I did not realise how annoying they were. They kept on shooting me, although, to be fair, it was kind of their own doom, the fact they kept shooting me, because while I was stuck on the roof, so I wouldn't float out of the building anyway, and I had feather falling, so the damage wouldn't kill me. And while I was in the air, I just kept on shooting at them. I was just kind of using it as a thing to aim at. Because, say, with some of them, they were at dodgy angles to shoot from the floor, but when I was floating, I was kind of in the perfect position to kill them. So they kind of doomed themselves that way, but oh well. It was my first time actually killing them, so I was really proud of myself. Also, I didn't find an end ship. Someone did. I think one of the guys I was with did, but it was quite far out. And I was not confident going that far yet, especially since I didn't... especially with bridging. But honestly, even just going to the ships was a big thing for me. I'd never done that before. I mean, going to the cities was a big thing, but for me, I've never done anything like that before. Oop. There were so many Endermen. I'm willing to guess there's zombies that have spawned under here or something. Probably anyway, but oh well, I don't particularly care. They can just stay there. Like I say, I'll come back and light it all up later. For now, I cannot be bothered, to put it bluntly. So they get to live. The landscaping is more important than some zombies. Okay, this works, I think. I just need to fix this up a bit now. I'm going to be adding proper staircases and stuff as well later. It's just, like I say, this is the actual structure bit for now that I wanted to get working. Yeah. Let's get rid of these. Get rid of all of this dirt again. Despite the fact I probably placed this dirt originally, to be perfectly honest, because I had no idea what I was doing and just placed stuff pretty much at random to try and make something conceivable as a, ladder? Stairway. I forgot the word. How did I forget that word? Sorry everyone, my brain's a bit fried, to be perfectly honest. I've not been sleeping well at all, so that has not helped at all. Like, I've ended up spending most of today sleeping because I did not manage to get to sleep until, I think, 5 in the morning. Which, yeah, that is not good. Very much not good. Eventually I'll get my sleep schedule under control, though. Eventually. I hope. I kind of need to. Because it's starting to get a bit ridiculous at this point. Well, a bit. It's getting incredibly ridiculous. And I will say I might go back to streaming Phone Destroyer a little bit as well, because from what someone on my team said, there's going to be a bit of a shake-up with teams. Like, they're planning to wipe the team scores down to 0, so it might make things a bit more interesting to stream again. Because the reason why I didn't stream it is I thought it might get a bit repetitive, since I don't tend to change my deck up very often. And in Team Wars, a lot of the time I was getting matched up against either people that were stupidly higher level than me or ridiculously lower. So it could be more interesting if we're getting more diverse team entries. So I might go back, have a go at streaming that again. So that could be interesting to see. this has worked, I think. We've got a nice field. Never guessed that wasn't there in the first place. It's completely natural looking. And what do you mean it doesn't look natural? Let's get these destroyed quickly. Just quickly get these down. Okay, and then we can, rebuild the ground that I destroyed for some reason. For some reason I genuinely cannot remember. This works okay, I think. It looks like there's decent enough natural staircases here for the most part. Yeah, this seems to work. I've got a nice clear area now, I think. Yeah, I'm quite happy with this. I think it will make a nice little area for me to start building, and I can expand from here if I need to. I can expand without too much trouble. Now, first off, I'm going to dump off this stuff that's clearing my inventory for now. Hang on, I'm going to turn on subtitles for a second there, because I think I'm hearing a zombie, but I'm not sure. I turned volume up a lot. Yeah, there is a zombie, right. I'm not imagining things. Right, there is a zombie around here. I wonder where he spawned. Oh! What are the odds? Welp. That's him dead. But yeah, I've noticed a couple of drowned spawn. If they haven't despawned, they should still be in the killing area, so I'll go check on that quickly. I think a spider might have spawned over there as well. But oh well, I can deal with that stuff later. I say it later, I'm probably going to go back and do it in a minute because it'll bug me otherwise. But as I say, let's check on the nether area first, see if there's any drowned we can kill. I've been having some issues with the drowned farm, which is part of why I've been streaming. There's been massive issues. Like first I misplaced the water, I think I mentioned that, and I died because of that, and then I've been having trouble finding the right level on this server to set the, I've forgotten what it's called, the AFK platform to actually have the drowns spawn at a decent rate and not despawn, and so I've been having a few bits of trouble overall. Right, there's a couple there at least, so I can kill those. Oh, there's a trident boy. Oh no, he's not a trident, he's just stuck on the glass. Darn. Let's just stab these guys. Die. And did you give me anything? Nothing good, right. Okay, I'm going to have to run, I think, because otherwise I don't have my bed this time, so I can't just sleep, and yeah, it's nighttime. It's probably going to be safer, to be honest, for me to go back to the main bed in the camp rather than to try and get back to... I have no sprint. Right, let's have a look, see. Let's sprint. But yeah, we've got we've got a couple of beds by the main camp, so it's probably going to be easier for me to try and go back to those. Oh, is it? No, it's not on this occasion actually, because it's just there. As long as there's not anything too close to the beacon, it should be okay. Right, there we are. That'll do. This is why I don't like leaving the bed place down, but I didn't want to accidentally kill myself and then be stuck. How many torches do I have? I have 40. Okay. Right, let's have a look down here then in a lot of the gaps. Put a torch down here, torch over here, torch up there. I know there's a proper way of doing this, but I can never remember what it is, so I cannot be bothered, and I cannot be bothered to look it up. Can I jump up there? No, I can't, so I'm going to have to exit and go up over there a different way. Da da da. Okay. See what I mean? I said I'd do this later, but yeah. Now I've noticed it. It has to be done, basically. My OCD demands it. Oh, that's a dark tunnel. Dark, dark, dark tunnel. Need torches down there. Badly. Very dark area. Very bad. I could just fill this in, but to be perfectly honest, I can't be bothered in placing the torch. Again, I can't be bothered in placing the torches, it's just easier. There's a lot of stuff that sounds like I can't be bothered, isn't there? Is there anything under here? Probably better to break that one up there, and this one. Oh, wow. Very big, very dark. Need lots of light down here. At the moment, this is... so much stuff is going to spawn down here at night. Okay, this should do it, I think. It should be lit up, pretty much. Like, I might have missed a little bit, but that should cover the worst of it. Let's have a look higher up as well, see if there's anything up there. I don't think there should be, but... okay, yeah, it's just above the torches, so yeah, that's fine. Okay. While I'm here, let's drop this stuff off in the chests. I'm not going to take down the beacon just yet, because I want to fix my pickaxe first, and to do that I will need to use one of the farms, and that means I can give you a little tour of the farm, which I don't think I've actually had a chance to show off this farm design before. Because I have made it on another server, but in that one I made it in the Nether, and I hadn't really been to it much since, so... but again, on this server there's a mod so you can select such spawners, so... hang on, let's put my pickaxe into my offhand so I can get it fixed up. And let's pay a little visit to the Blaze farm. You can hear... oh, I should probably turn off the subtitles, there's going to be a lot of input from these, hang on. I forgot, it really doesn't like it when I have subtitles on in here. But yeah, as you can see, just a few blazes. Just a few. And similarly, just a few blaze rods. Just a couple. But yeah, I had to change the design a little bit compared to how it was in the Nether, because I didn't realise. They always think that lava flows like water in the Nether, but I didn't realise that doesn't just apply to speed. Like... it means the distance as well. Like, lava does not flow anywhere near as far in the overworld compared to how it does in the Nether. Like, this design didn't work using lava when I tried to do it in the overworld. So I had to switch out to water, but thankfully the blazers lived for it. Thankfully. Because it does hurt them, I think, but they don't die from it, so it still works. We also have a Netherwart farm and a crop farm, like you saw. You might be quite familiar with on the other world. And what other farms have I built? The drowned farm, obviously, you've seen. Pumpkin and melon, sugarcane. Oh, and I made a spider farm again. Again, it's a little bit different to the one on the other server because I was able to place the spawner rather than having to build around a spawner. But it's the same basic design. Oh, I've got a turtle farm as well, but that's not really up and running yet, just because we tend to sleep through the night here, because I think they said this was originally a realm, and it used to be a Halloween realm or something, so there's something up with the nights currently. There's a lot more mob spawning than there should be, and the nights are a bit longer than they should be, so for now, there've not really been any nights not slept through when I've actually been close enough for the turtles to be loaded in. But it'll get going eventually, once I've got an actual base going. But yeah, as you can see, this is pretty good XP farm. You can see how it's already mostly repaired my pickaxe. And I'll use it to fix up my shovel as well in a second. Which, what do you call it? Should make things a little bit easier. say if this breaks, because if I manage to break the pickaxe, I will genuinely cry. It is a good pickaxe. It's, yes, as you can see, it's quite a good pickaxe for me to have, especially so early on. Does it actually have Unbreaking 3 on? Yeah, it does, right. I couldn't remember. But yeah, it's basically the best piece of gear I've got at the moment. The sword is good as well, but the pickaxe is arguably a lot more important. Come on, fix the pickaxe. Finish fixing the pickaxe. Kill the blasty blazers and finish fixing the pickaxe. It's nearly there. There we are. Right, and let's fix up the shovel. And if anyone's wondering why I haven't put the axe in or the other pickaxe, they don't have mending yet. I need to get more mending books. But on this server, I'm not working with villagers. I've had enough of the villagers. And my neighbour doesn't mind getting me the books, because he's already been zombifying them all and everything, so we've got a good system going on. Also, I do have to be a bit careful, because if I do that at the wrong time, I found out they can actually still hit you from there. Like, I don't think they can set you on fire, but they can still melee hit you if you crouch in the wrong place. If anyone's wondering about the random button, I think my neighbour made this fully AFK for a little bit while he was here, but I'm not sure how. I've never seen it done before, but... And he took it down when he was done, but... So I just figured I'd leave the button in case he needed it again later. It's not exactly taking up a lot of space, and also I only noticed it because I put the extra chest there, just because we keep getting so many blaze rods. Like, you can see I've been stood here not for very long at all, and we've probably got over 3 stacks of blaze rods already. Ah, there we are, the shovel is fixed. Oop, that's the wrong thing. There we are. But yeah, hang on, I can show you a little tour of the area. Like I said, there's not much set up yet, because neither of us have built our bases yet, to be honest. We've both been a bit distracted building farms and everything, and mining for stuff. But the massive area you can see over there is going to be his base eventually. Oop, I'm not hitting the cactus. For some reason he really likes farming potatoes. I'm not sure why. And this is kind of like the general area we've been squatting in. Like, as you can see, lots of chests. Lots and lots of chests. This server has a thing where you can lock stuff. Like, you see here, he's got just his name on. I can't open those ones. But there's a couple, like this one, he's added my name onto it because he actually did that today because I asked to borrow his beacon and it was in there, and like he's put me on the potion ones, and they're the main ones I need to borrow for now. Like, I think that one just had armor in, and I can't remember what that one was. That one might have been plushes, so yeah, I think that might have been his plushes. Yeah, that's fine. That is completely fine. And with mine, I've just got, what do you call it? I just put one on my ores and stuff because, again, it's not an issue with him. I just got a bit paranoid after all the stuff with new people nicking stuff. Like I say, it's not exactly an issue here very much, seeing as we're miles out from anyone, but it still made me a little bit paranoid for a while, so I figured it's better safe than sorry with these things. And this is eventually at the turtle farm. If you're wondering why it's got glass over it, it's because I realised zombies can drop onto that from above. So, eventually this should work as a nice little turtle farm. I was waiting for 4 of them to hatch, but I can't be bothered waiting anymore, so... Oh, this is the other thing I built that I don't think you've seen before. I built a lava farm. These we have renewable lava. I figured that was quite a useful thing to have, and I actually tried it as a fuel source, and it works really well. Like, it worked a lot better than I was expecting. Hang on, just give me a second while I deal with these melons. We get a lot of melons quite quickly on this again. Let's just turn all these into... Oop. Right, there we are. The only thing I need melons for, to be honest with you, is, what do you call it, for taming the pets, because It is a bit like curing villagers, but not quite. You use glistening melons rather than golden apples, which is a lot better because it's a lot more economical because golden apples are stupidly expensive. Like, I don't know why they are so expensive to make. Well, I kind of do since they have all the extra, effects with the extra hearts and stuff, but still, it just seems a bit. They are just incredibly expensive. You've got to use an entire ingot for each of them, where everything else uses a nugget. Actually, think about it. Apparently, end crystals have become valuable on this server, so I'm going to move my couple of gas tiers. But yeah, like I say, as you can see, I've already started hoarding stuff. I already have way too much stuff. But yeah, and over there, that is the spider farm. And down there is the portal to the Nether. We haven't got through to the roof yet, but I'm going to be looking at doing that. I need to kill some Endermen to get some pearls, but I'm going to be hopefully looking at doing that at some point. Hang on, who else is on? Right. I'll just see if the admin was on, so if I could quest to be teleported to spawn. But no, it seems not. But oh well, I can always do that later. But yeah, I think that might be it for today. I just wanted to stream for a bit since I feel bad whenever I leave it for too long, because I don't like leaving too long between streams, especially when I don't intend to and just keep getting caught up in other stuff that I think would be a bit boring to stream. Hopefully you've found it at least vaguely interesting. Hopefully you've enjoyed. And I say thank you for watching. And hopefully you'll come back next time. Hey, chicken. Thank you for watching. Bye.